So today, what I really want to talk to you about is being the person who has the thing. Who is it that has what it is that you truly want? So as you sit here towards the end of 2023, we've got about 4 more weeks left. December's right out in front of us in just a few days. We're looking towards 2024 and we're saying, this is what I want. This is what I most deeply want. And I want to invite you, if you haven't yet, to really just sit back and to create a full vision of what it is that you want your 2024 to look like. How do you want to feel every day? Do you want to feel like things are easy? Do you want to feel like things are really in flow? Do you want to be taking more time off? What do you want your life to look like in all areas? What do you want your relationships to look like? Your friendships? What kinds of people do you want to surround yourself with? How do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? How do you want to feel when you sit down in front of your computer? How do you want your business to feel? How do you want your relationship with money to feel? I want you to pause this for a moment and really imagine yourself, maybe partway through 2024 or even towards the end, but we don't want to put it that far into the future. Really imagine yourself on all levels, what your experience in 2024 will look like. And we're going to be talking about this a bit more in this week's call, this week's mastermind call. But I want you to really feel into what will your 2024 look like and what will it feel like in your body when you achieve it? How will you know? What is the dichotomous yes or no that will allow you to know that you have achieved what it is that you wish to achieve in 2024? What I mean by that is I'll know that I've achieved what I want to achieve in 2024 when I don't feel tense in my shoulders anymore. I know that I'll achieve what I wanted to achieve in 2024 when I feel like there's just so much space to take care of myself. I'll feel that I've achieved what I want in 2024 when I feel really confident and on fire every day, when I see this much money in my bank account, when I feel really relaxed, when people say no to me, when I feel totally unattached to how people are responding to me. I will know that I've achieved in 2024 what it is that I most deeply want because I will feel and experience this. We don't want to be general. We want to be specific. We want to be as specific as possible so that we know when we've achieved it. What we're doing with this is we're essentially creating powerful intentions that this is what I'm going to achieve, but we're also creating a benchmark so that we know when we've achieved it. Because, as you know, when we move towards something and we can't actually measure it and we can't actually know whether or not we've achieved it, we're just going to perpetually either be efforting towards it because we won't know if we've achieved it or not, or we won't actually put that much time and energy into it because it's sort of an amorphous, unglued, unsubstantiated, unspecific thing that is sort of out there and isn't something concrete that we can say, yes, I did this. Look, I have the thing in my hand. Look at what I achieved. And then you know you have achieved it. So that's the first thing to really dig into is what is it that you want your 24 to look, smell, taste, feel like on all levels. The second thing, and perhaps the more important thing to ask yourself is who do I need to be to have that? Who do I need to be in order to have what it is that I most deeply want in 2024? Whether that's the relationship you want, the income you want, the money in the bank, the business you want, the working less hours, the freedom to travel, the living in a warm place, buying a home, it doesn't matter what it is that you want. What you need to do is ask yourself, who do I need to be in order to have those things, in order to have that thing particularly? So when you take a moment and you envision yourself having that thing in 2024, who do you have to be to have it? Let's say it's this business where you work less and you make twice as much as you're making now. Let's make it simple. You work, half as much and you make twice as much. Who do you have to be in order to make that happen? First of all, you might need to be somebody who is less stressed, who lets go of beliefs like, I have to work hard to make more money, or making money is a lot of hard work, or in order to make more money in my business, I have to work longer hours, because those beliefs are actually incompatible with your goals. If your goal is to make more money with less time, you literally cannot make more money with less time if you have beliefs that you need to work more in order to make more money. 100% incompatible, it won't happen. So you have to let go of those beliefs. You have to be the person who no longer buys in to the script that says the only way to make more money is to work harder, to work longer hours, to suffer, to sacrifice. How many of you have that belief? How many of you have that script going? The thing is, with high achievers, we tend to have this script. We tend to believe this about ourselves, that the only way to make more money is to work harder, that the only way to achieve more is to do more. And so this becomes one of those limiting factors that our subconscious brain, our subconscious mind will hold us back from more income and working less because it just doesn't buy in. It doesn't believe it. And so dismantling those beliefs can become incredibly, incredibly important. But asking yourself, who do I have to be in order to have what I want? Let's say it's a relationship you want, right? You want your relationship with your partner to feel really good and to feel really nourishing and nurturing. But lately you've been really focused on all of the things that are going wrong. Well, as a person who has the thing, a relationship that's nourishing and nurturing, that person probably isn't always focused on things that are going wrong. They're probably focused on all of the things that are going right. They're probably building something that's beautiful instead of focused on criticizing and tearing apart things that aren't working quite up to speed. That's a simple example. Another example is, let's go back to the business example again. You want to make twice as much income in half as much time. But let's say that you feel as though that's impossible on some level, or you've been getting the wobbles, or you've been feeling some self-doubt, or can this actually happen? Well, the person that has those things, the person that has twice the income with half the work, do you think they have self-doubt? Do you think that they have the wobbles? Do you think that they aren't taking action because they're not sure what to do that will make it happen? No. They are in 100% belief. They are choosing every single day to say, I don't care if it's in my field yet. I don't care if it's in my life yet. I don't care if it's in my reality yet. I'm going to choose to believe this. And that's what opens them up to those epic opportunities and to those epic doorways and to those epic pathways that they want to create, is they don't buy in to the mind drama in their head that has them throwing on the handbrake, that has them slowing things down, that has them telling themselves they're too busy, too stressed, that it's going to be hard, that they need more clarity, that they should just wait. The person who has those things does the things. That's another point, is that the person who has the thing that you want in 2024, they're not sitting and thinking about it. They're not sitting and visioning it every day and just hoping that it's going to happen. They're taking action. But they're taking targeted, intentional, aligned action that really lines up with their highest good, that really lines up with what it is that they wish to accomplish. So going back to what we were just talking about, if we have this work hard script going on, we're going to take action from the belief that we just need to do more. But if we can invest ourselves in 100% belief that it can be simpler, it can take less work, and we can make more money, then we begin to come up with those new ideas. Our subconscious, like the bloodhound, brings up those new ideas, which take less time and energy. and we're able to generate more income without all of the hustle and without all of the push and without all of the go, do. And instead, we're able to sit back, take the time to breathe, take the time to allow ideas to flow for ourselves, and take powerful actions that are aligned and intentional with creating what it is that we want to create. And we're no longer held back by these scripts that say it's going to be hard or that we're going to have to sacrifice or suffer, because we've done these three things. We've dismantled the beliefs. We've invested ourselves in the new belief that this is entirely possible for me. And then we've taken aligned, intentional action towards being the person who has the things that we truly want to have. So I want to give you an invitation today. What can you do today? How can you invest today in being the person who has the things, in being the person who has the 2024 reality that you wish to have? What simple step can you take right now that would make it so much simpler, so much more in flow, so much easier, and most importantly, what would feel good? What would feel good in your nervous system? What would feel good in your body? What would feel good to create, to do right now? Because I guarantee one of the things you want in 2024 is to feel freaking good. So start creating from that energy now. Start creating your future based on how you want to feel when you get there, instead of feeling like you have to suffer and sacrifice now in order to get to feeling good later. You get to feel good now. Now, isn't that a relief? So now go out there and be the person who has the things. Be the person who has the 2024 that you envisioned for yourself. And that person feels freaking good. That person feels freaking lit up. That person feels as though it is totally possible to work less and to make more. And that person no longer buys into all this mind drama that says, no, it's going to be hard, because she knows better. All right. I'll see you soon.